like really oily, which I don't like because it's already oily on, you know. But I got a influencer box the other day, and how I ended up with it was I was being asked like a bunch of questions about moisture to your skin, you know, hydrating your skin and things like that if you have dry or combination skin. And I think that's how I ended up with the box, because it was like a jar of L'Oreal revitalizing cream or something, and it's not exactly something that I would purchase on a regular now that I know exactly what it is, because the first thing it says is that it does hydrate, but it also says something other stuff about wrinkles and looking younger and all that, which I don't care about because I don't have any wrinkles and I just want to look my age. But I was interested in the hydration part of it, so I've been using it for like a week now. And the hydration part I like. It's just the way that it feels on my face I don't like. It feels like what can I compare it to? Like some thick foundation. Like, you know how when you put on foundation sometimes and it kind of feel like your pores aren't breathing? That's how my face feels right now. Like, I feel like I got a piece of plastic over my face or something. I don't know if it's because of me being hot from just coming out from outside or what, but I don't really like it that much. I like it for the part of the hydration because my skin peels like around my eyes and my nose area. So after I wash my face and put that on, I like it for that. But then like the extra oiliness of it and the thickness of it, I'm just not really feeling it. But so yeah. But anyways, y'all, I just thought I would come in, pop in, and chit-chat with you guys. I did want to share some information with you while it's fresh on my mind about Arise.com. I know that some of you out there still have some questions. Not every question I'll be able to answer, but I do want to share this with you guys. Nobody's actually asked me about this, but this is something that I found out over the last week or so. And that is features on your phone, having features on your phone. I did not share this with you because I completely forgot about it. I think I was told about it in the beginning, but I forgot, and I'm sorry, y'all. But okay, so features on your phone, you can't have them. So like voicemail, three-way calling, things like that, you just can't have them because eventually you may run into a situation when taking the inbound calls and logging into the phone system. And then another thing that you might want to remember is to keep your software updated. I have Windows 7, and I did run into an issue with, you know, the computer accepting all of the updates with the systems that I use for the client that I service. So that was definitely a learning experience because it caused me to miss a few days of work, which I was not too happy about. But it's all fixed now, and I've been working. So if you guys want to avoid any issues with software or any issues with your phone later down the line, then go ahead and get that adjusted. Call your phone provider and have them remove all of those features that probably come complimentary with your phone. That's how I found out that mines were complimentary, because I didn't even realize I had all them doggone features. I called to remove call waiting, and the guy was like, well, you get 12 complimentary features or whatever. And I'm like, 12? I don't need all that. So with this situation, you have to decide, because for me, my house phone, I don't use it for anything but work. When we first got it, it was for the kids, for emergencies, because nobody had a cell phone, and you know how that go. When you leave your teenagers at the house or whatever, we had that phone so that if something were to happen while we weren't here, they could call 911, or you know, or they could call us. But the older two both have cell phones, so we don't really use our landline for anything other than me using it to take calls. But if you have a house phone that you use pretty often to like make long distance calls, and you feel like you need those features, then just know that if you don't remove them, you could run into a situation later on. Arise really doesn't want you to have features on your phone, and eventually you're going to have to remove them. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys too was you can actually, for those that are newbies in customer service, in the customer service field, whether well, in the customer service field where you're dealing with customers, if you've never had a phone gig, then you can actually take a listen to some of the sample calls that they have for each client. If you go into the arise.com platform, log in, look at the list of clients that are available, and then click on that little blue button with the eye in it that I always tell you guys about to go look for more information. On somewhere on the left hand side or somewhere as you scroll down, there will be some sample calls that you can listen to. So you guys take a listen to those sample calls so that you can get an idea of what a typical call flow would be like for that particular client. Just in case you were wondering, this is dinner for today, you guys. I've got some pork loins in the crock pots, and I originally was gonna do barbecue pulled pork with potato salad and a vegetable, but somewhere along the way I changed my mind. So thank God for crock pots, because this is actually done. I had this going all day while I was working, and so this is done. So now I am making some sides here. So I'm gonna be making broccoli, and I've only got 5 little potatoes, so I'll eat the mashed potatoes, and then I'll fix white rice for everybody else, and then I'll make a side of gravy.